Hi YouTube. I'm back with a short, quick video, and let you know I'm just checking in. Doing pretty good. I got to say that pretty good, and just learning how to suffer. But no, there's some good days and there's some bad days, and some days it's chicken and some days it's feathers. But I had a chicken day, and I was thinking, because I'm always thinking. But I laughed at this thought. I remember when I was in kindergarten and the church, because it was a church that had a kindergarten. So that's where I was. And they were getting ready for a play. And they would practice the little girls, ask them to sing a song. And I didn't get selected for this song, but I practice. And the song, I'm not going to sing it because I am not a singer, but it was My Lord, what a morning when the stars begin to fall. Done quit all my worldly ways, join that heavenly band, blah, blah, blah. And I am 5 years old singing this song, over and over and over. But in my mind, when I see the stars, I said, wow, that's a terrible thing when the stars fall. And it really disturbed me. That was the beginning of things that scared me. And, little children, we don't know any better, but I said, the stars are going to fall. And then you go to this holiness church and you just sit there and listen to all these horrible things that's going to happen. Hell is going to break open and fire is coming out of it in the ground, and you are going there for the rest of your life, and you're going to burn forever and ever. And I remember this lady named Sister Davis. It would be hot, and sometimes she would take my mother to the store or something. And when we get in the car, it would be real hotter. When she opened the door would be hot. She said, "Ooh, Lord, save my soul from burning in hell." And I would just be, ooh, it burn. Oh, it's going to be horrible. It's just, we have to be careful what we say around our children. Because I be looking at some of these people that's fussing on YouTube, or they be in one of these city council meetings, school board meetings, and they little children are sitting right there with them, and they just cussing and fussing and screaming. And for the ones that have their little babies and on their YouTube channel and they cussing, and the baby look like, who is she fussing at? Is it me? I hope it's not me. But I don't think we are mindful enough of the fear that we give our children, because I was a scary kid. I really was. And that was the time during them days in the project we had the naked man and the running man. I don't know what that was. The running man and the biting man. So we believe that. And then if you say Bloody Mary 3 times and the Candyman, all this kind of stuff. It was horrible. And we had a lady in the project. She lived on a corner with a bunch of kids, and she could tell these scary stories. And I liked sitting on her porch, but the stories was just scary. We'd have a old fire going to keep the mosquitoes away. But when you grow older, you have to let those things go away. Let that go, because that's fiction. And I think a lot of people don't know how to let that go. They got too many cartoons and too many scary pictures in their everyday life, and they don't know how to separate it. And they don't know how to use logic as to what something is and what something is not. But it's sad how scary people are today, or what they believe, the propaganda. And even so, in the Bible, the Bible, it talks out of both sides of his neck. If you God does it say fear God and keep his commandments? Then you go to another chapter and tell us not to fear, but to obey. And God has not given us a spirit of fear. So which one is it? Are we supposed to be afraid? Are we supposed to love? How can you have fear and love and the same emotion? That's what I don't understand. You see your father and you fear him. So here you got fear that will really manifest into hate. And then you see your father and you love him. And that will manifest in caring and understanding. So you cannot understand what you fear. So that's the message for today. Think of it. Just let go of fear. And I know we do. I suffer with that. And it's not so much as fear of what's happening now. It's fear of what we project in the future. Stuff that hadn't even happened. Sometimes I do that. I've rewritten the whole script and the story is totally different. And then when the future comes, it ain't nothing like what I thought I envisioned. So I just have to envision peace and love and joy and happiness. No more fear, man. But be careful of what you tell your children, the stories and even the songs. Because that song, My Lord, What a Morning, when the stars begin to fall, this little 5 or 6 year old was really traumatized from that song. So, anyway, that's enough for this evening. I'll talk to you guys again. Bye bye.